What's up, y'all? We are here. We are here, me and my girl Tamika, and I'm back. I'm feeling better. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for bearing with me. And we about to get this started. We about to get this started. I got some trivia for you guys, and I also have, some word screens, and we're gonna discuss the recap, y'all. We're gonna discuss certain parts in here. What's up, support gaming? Hey, Antonio. Hey, Jeremiah. What's up, Chandria? Okay. Um, what's up, Kitty? Wait, we gotta know Tamika's cat name because Tamika be in the chat. Tamika's cat be in the chat. All right.
Yeah.
So, what's your kitty name?
Her name is Kayla.
All right. So Kayla is with us too. So you hear her in the background chiming in. So she is with us. You know that is our person that do our reviews with us too. She does our reviews. You hear her saying amen to that. What up, fun? All right, so we about to kick it off. Hey, just EJ, and we're gonna discuss this. What was your thoughts of the episode?
I thought this was a good episode. To me, setting up everything, bringing the story along, letting us know the direction they're going to be going in, what's their game plan for how they're going to be moving this weight, what Jenny game plan is, even though I think her game plan is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it like a 7 or 7.5. I thought it was, what I'm saying, good. I don't think I liked it as much as episode 1, but I feel like it was a setup. We had to know what their plan was. I like the moves that Braden was making in this episode, and I also felt like people was underestimating Kane. Like he was a little bit smart in this episode. I said a broke clock is right twice a day, so
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he came out on top to a certain degree. We're gonna see how long that's gonna last. So it was still some
Exactly.
interesting things.
Um, I'm gonna ask you this question. No, we'll get to it later. We'll get to it later. What I liked most about this episode was the whole finesse deal
Mm-hmm.
between Braden finessing Tariq and Kane finessing his own father and sonning him.
Right.
Have you seen the memes?
Yes.
Have you
Yes.
seen the memes? Those jokers is bananas.
Mm-hmm.
So
Y'all make sure y'all take the poll.
oh yeah, please scroll up to the top of the chat. In the top of the chat, I do have a poll for you guys. Um and it's will Tariq find out how Braden finessed him with Tate's help? So will he find out about that whole situation? Cast your vote, and by the end of the show, we will know where we stand with that, with the answer. All right. So that's what we going with that. So now we finally get Lauren's backstory of everything that has happened. And basically, Effie messed up the job, yo. She didn't
Mm-hmm.
make sure she was, gone, deleted, whatever the case may be. We can't say, the
Mm-hmm.
other word, had, and take off the H and add the D, okay? So we can't say that. We trying to be careful with the M word and all that too. So, ah, I think Jenny Sullivan's making a big mistake with this.
I
What's your
do
opinion?
too. I think the same. I feel the same way. I feel like she making a mistake. I already didn't believe her. I felt like she was, kind of bluffing with some things and trying to play a hand that she didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely did not expect. I wanted to see the backstory. I want to see exactly what happened. I didn't expect it to be where somebody came along and was able to see, this car going down. I even thought maybe she some kind of way had got out the car and kind of swam up. So I was looking to see how it was gonna go. I also was like, well, how the heck did Effie even get back, because it didn't look like they was in a public place somewhere where a daggone bus or train was near.
Right.
So that was I kind of want to know what she did to get back, but she thought she finished the job, but she didn't, unfortunately. And Jenny over here, I feel like making promises she can't keep. And Lauren is over it. And she knows a little bit like well, y'all basically put me in a worse position before, so why should I believe y'all again? Y'all the ones that kind of made this whole thing worse for me. And then Jenny having a one track mind, trying to put the whole thing on Tariq when he don't even know what they did. So she's wrong with that part, and just trying to gun for him and, think he's the big man on top of the whole
Mm-hmm.
organization. We'll get into that more later, but she's just wrong, wrong, wrong. And if I was Lauren, I'd be trying to get the heck up out of there. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be trusting her with my life.
I wouldn't trust her either. I don't trust her. I feel like she didn't think this whole thing through. She doesn't have a case. I also feel like her parents, when they do find out this child is alive,
Yeah,
even though she's an adult, because people saying like she's teetering on the line of being an adult. I feel like she's still kind of at that age where it's hard for them to make decisions like that.
exactly. And
So
you
I
got her
feel that
parents
way
thinking
as
she
well.
dead.
What's up, EJ?
What up? What up? What up?
Man, EJ.
So we talking about this whole thing with how we find out Lauren's backstory and how Effie did a botched job with this.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on it, EJ?
Yeah, Effie done messed up a few times at this point, but definitely messed this whole situation up, y'all. Like, real talk, Effie is gonna get caught up, and y'all know I rise for Effie. I always tell y'all I love Effie. She has been one of my favorite characters, but Effie messed this up so bad, and
Yeah,
she gonna have to pay for it. It is what it is.
yeah, she is. She is. And do you think that Jenny Sullivan is making a bad decision and playing with this child's life?
Oh, heck yeah. Jenny is trying to get her career at this point. All she cares about this Rico case, point blank and period. And she's so busy trying to get to Tariq that she don't care who she using in the meantime. This messing with this child's mental. Her mama and daddy out here thinking she dead.
Mm-hmm.
She don't seem to care about it. She's saying that it's for her protection, but I don't believe Jenny for one single minute.
Yeah, I don't believe her either. I believe she's kind of like she's doing bad with this. She's doing real bad with this. It's not a good look for her, and I think it's gonna go sideways, and it's gonna ruin her career because she's trying to recover from that loss with the how uh Davis McClain basically beat her up in court, and she feels bad about it. I'm gonna go to the chat and see what they talking about. Effie left fingerprints inside the car and on the trunk of the car, so Jenny should have evidence, even if the car went in the water. Because the car, or you think they recovered it out of the water before it was too late? I don't know. But that's a good find, though, Demarcus. What's up? Thank you for the super chat. Um. So, okay, let me see. Hey. Um. Wait, where you at? You gave a super chat too? The show. What's up? Okay. So y'all think she messed up too? Yeah, I got Demarcus. I got him. So my next question is, yup, HEA said the entire car did not submerge in the water. So they might, like you said, like Demarcus said, there's fingerprints. So they basically going so that's why y'all think she's gonna end up being an informant. Cause I don't think she's an informant now. And I'm being honest with y'all. I
I
don't
don't think
think
she's gonna end up being an informant at all. Like, I honestly don't think Effie is going to be an informant. I think that Jenny's going to try to make her be an informant, but I don't think she gonna flip.
I don't think she is either. So let me get into my next question. So I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's gonna be. I think she is gonna be an informant. I think she, like what you just said. I think you're right with that. Um, my next question is when they meet with Noma's guy, Kane was mad disrespectful, y'all. Thank you, Sonic. Kane was mad disrespectful here. He's looking forward to taking out Tariq. So and greatest pressing the issue about them basically going to Westinghouse to make money to do their sales there. And Tariq is already saying it's a bad decision. I like this part. I want to see what's gonna go down with the Jamaica Ave boys. So are they gonna try to do something crazy with Kane and try, because she brought up that, can you trust these guys? So what is your take on this whole thing?
Me or Tamika?
Huh? Oh, you go ahead. Tell me, EJ. Mm, I'm
um,
sorry.
no, you good, girl. As far as like the Jamaica Ave boys are concerned, I think that Kane has I think Kane has his ear to the streets, and I think that he knows who he can trust. And like he said, they not gonna get greedy. And I don't really think it's gonna be an issue with that. I honestly think that Kane is going to be able to do what he do as far as the streets is concerned. Now, Effie, I think her asking that question was more from a selfish standpoint than anything. And I don't know, and this is just because right now me and Effie ain't really rocking with each other, and I'm just sensing all these things about her right now. So, and in my mind, I feel like she is on some me type of stuff. So, and that's the only reason why I say that. But I don't really think there's going to be an issue with the Jamaica Ave boys.
Okay. And Tamika, you on mute, babe. You on mute. You on mute.
No, I said, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
My question is, do you? Oh, it's two questions. Do you think Jenny Sullivan has enough to go after Effie, and also about, can we trust the Jamaica Ave boys? Because Effie brought up that question.
Um, I think for now, I mean, I don't really think we could trust anybody, to be honest. Everybody probably gonna be trying to do some sneaky stuff. But I think for now, they could probably, definitely use them to their advantage. And as far as Effie, I've never trusted her, and I will never trust her. And I definitely feel like she for herself. And if she starts to move, what we were seeing her kind of doing her separate thing on the side, outside of what she supposed to be doing with Tariq, I could see if she get caught up with that, I could see Jenny trying to use that to kind of hem her up. But as of right now, I don't think Jenny really has anything with her. And I don't even think Jenny care about her. She's so hard up on Zach on Tariq, at least for now, until she start getting some more info later and realizing that, she don't even have the full picture. So
Yeah, I agree with you with that too. So moving on. All right, I'm going to talk about this whole thing in the whole. Nah, I'm gonna discuss this part. Why we got to keep seeing Young Jock on TV? Yeah, I mean, I should have went to his Instagram to see what is he getting paid for that?
I
That's
don't
what
know.
I want to know,
I hope
because
so.
it seems, I don't know, 50 is funny with that, with stuff like that too though.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't, all the evidence that McLean brings Monet is what the police have. And
Mm-hmm.
you see how Lorenzo is lurking, ear
Yeah.
hustling, trying to hear everything so he could be a couple of steps ahead of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out, is he, even though they got this whole thing, him and Kane, do you think he's going to be exposed in another way? Because she also sent Tariq to find out who it is too that took out Zeke.
That's a good one because at the end of the day, we know how Kane is using it. We know that Kane is going to use it over his head to get him to do what, he basically said, I own you. But what if Tariq does find out? Like, who actually exposes Kane? Will it be Tariq or will it be? I don't think it's gonna be Kane. I don't think he's gonna tell it. I think he is using it for exactly what he needs to use it for. And I think that if anybody else find out about it, Tariq might tell it. and then it's gonna be a problem. I don't know. That's gonna be a little messy situation though.
But what is power? You know it's gonna get messy.
So messy.
All right, you know this, and you know this. What up, Nita? So my next question, she's supposed, so basically everybody was trying to figure out who's this informant, and it's supposed to be Sax. And he's not really getting any information because they keeping the circle tight, and
Mhm.
they keeping the circle tight as of now. But she, how much information do you think, well, being that she got the burner, he got the burner, and I don't know if he's gonna submit it. We don't know if he's gonna submit it. How much information do you think Sax is really gonna be able to get? The cat is saying none. Anyway, go ahead.
Kayla said no. I was confused about that. I was talking about that on my live with that whole Sax situation. Well, first and foremost, let me go to your first thing. Sax is a horrible CI. If he's the CI, she was dumb on this part. So she definitely, this had to be so much cap for her to even think that Sax was anywhere near a CI. However, as far as that burner phone is concerned, I didn't get that. I don't know, Moochie. Maybe you got it, but remember, Davis told him he was talking to Monet already. And then he turns around and hears Monet on the phone, and it's like this big smoking gun. But why?
It's
When
not a smoking gun to me. That's the part I don't get because she was their client at one time.
exactly? It
And
didn't
she
make
said, I
sense.
got all I need to know about Zeke. That's all she said.
Exactly. So I didn't get it. So I was like, maybe it's over my head. Maybe I missed something. I don't know.
Mm-mm. Sax is moving like the male version of Bert.
I
All
hate
right,
that word.
Kane might be cold real soon by Baby Ghost. Yes, yes. Well, you know, Baby Ghost is our boy. You know, our co-host. Sometimes, Mister Brillo. So you know he's rooting for that. Okay. I can say Kane is the new Mecca minus the global of snitching. Yeah, Kane definitely learned from Mecca, but he's too much dip on his chip right now. Yeah, but he's yeah, he got a big chip on his shoulder right now. I feel Lorenzo not dying this season, and I feel Evelyn's sons are getting at the Tejadas for yes. I think that's what's gonna go down. I think something like that is gonna go down. The question is, did they do Zeke's funeral yet? Because keep in mind, we still got that funeral scene that we didn't see, and we don't know what it is and what funeral it is.
I don't I think it's been 3 months. As people of color, we don't typically hold our people out that long. So I
Nah,
think
I don't think so
Zeke's
either.
funeral is
Yeah,
long
that's
gone.
somebody else's funeral.
All right, who funeral y'all think it is? I think it's Lorenzo because the chain and all that. We was putting all of that together.
Yeah, it got to be Lorenzo's funeral because I mean, Kane does have on the Jesus piece, and we've seen Lorenzo with the Jesus piece on this whole time. So why all of a sudden does he have the Jesus piece on in that clip? So
Mm-mm.
that's why I think it's Lorenzo. Plus,
Uh-uh.
Monet was looking like a whole widow in that scene anyway, so I was like, it got to be Lorenzo, but who knows?
So my next question is this whole thing. This is the start of Braden's whole little brain scheme idea. Soon as he saw this, he capitalized off it, and it was a smart move. You got rid of the races. He's a trust fund intern, so it's not like he gonna have problems. He got money already. So I like the way this was finagled, and he got him some booty. Okay, so we're gonna talk about both of those scenes as well as do you think that they will be using these private floors that they don't know about? Because now that Braden knows about this, he's probably going to have access to this just because he's a Western. So I want to know y'all take on that.
And that's what I was thinking. I know that they didn't bring up that whole thing, and she tell him about it being empty floors without something coming of it. And I liked how he maneuvered this with getting rid of him. We ain't need him there. He wasn't doing nothing. And, of course, that got on her good side and it got him a little chocolate. So, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I definitely see him doing something with that empty space up there.
So, what's your thoughts on it, EJ?
Yeah, I mean, this was this was a dope move. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean, everything was calculated, it was
Mm-hmm.
planned out, it was smart. Honestly, like I think we came to the conclusion that the first part of it was it kind of just fell in his lap, and then he just ran with it. And that's the beauty of Braden is that he is quick on his feet, and I gotta give it to him. All of this played out just how he wanted it.
It was perfect to me in my eyes.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
It was perfect, and then he got booty to boot.
Right.
Do you think she's gonna start getting involved in their organization?
Um, I think that when they introduce us to people like this and they keep popping them up, that they're going to play some part in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that there's going to be a time when we see her pop up for some reason. Right now, the only thing I can see is maybe she figures out what they up to, and maybe she wants in. But I don't know. We still, got to get a little more into it. But that's the only thing I could see that she would, really input herself into it with this, because she about money too. She already
Right,
said
Mhm.
that.
right. I agree. And my question is, she's about money too, so they're gonna be able to wash that money and everything. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gonna help him in some way, help him or hurt him, one or the other.
Okay, so speaking of this, I'm gonna just bring up. This is the whole thing with the finesse. When he gets here and find out he don't got his job, I just was like, this is crazy to me. And we are gonna go into before we discuss it, we're gonna go into our word scram. Anybody know it? I want to know why Kiki disappointed you, Nita. That's a good one. This is the first word scram. If y'all could get it, it's right in your face. Um, Kiki is the corporate version of Effie. True. I could see Effie evolving to that though, if she makes it.
I know the second
Antonio
word,
got
just
it.
not the first one. I just knew the first word.
That's it.
Okay,
Mhm.
position.
Antonio got it. You know how speedy he is. So what's this? I'm gonna the way he finessed him. I liked it because you didn't figure it out till the end, and it was like a that's how Tom used to drag Ghost back into the game. So that's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
And I'm a wait. That's what I enjoyed most about it because you saw that it was like all how he conducted himself, and he basically was like, all right, we won't do this. And he can't he was I can't I'm getting so fumbled over my words. He didn't I don't think he saw it coming. He never saw it coming, Tariq. So that's what I liked about it. I hope that they keep the he keeps it under wraps, because if he's exposed for this is gonna cause a whole bunch of friction with this relationship. And and I think this is gonna stem from one of their fights where they're gonna be going back and forth with you did this and you did that, and with who did what to whom. Okay, Admiral Chiller, do you think Kane, Tariq, and Braden will last as a trio for a long time? No, because I see Kane going to jail, especially now because he's going to be looking like the kingpin. Between, it's gonna look like, I think the roles are gonna evolve, and it's gonna look like Mecca handed everything over to Cain, and Cain and, well, they got Mecca out of the way, and Cain and his mother look like they're gonna be the head of the family. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel what's going on with that. And these two, if he don't get out of town, he gonna be gone. He going his water bill gonna be due. His water bill is already due. I think it's gonna be paid.
Mm.
So okay, let me see. Well, Tariq may need help moving the weight in the man. Yeah, I think Two Bit is gonna come back. The man Two Bit, remember, Reek owes him for the situation from the pool. Do you think he's coming back this season? I think he is, and I think we might even see Tommy this season. Don't be surprised, y'all, because he's still on the casting when you look it up. So he don't be surprised if we see him come in where they linking these shows together.
Mm.
That's my that's a thought. It's wishful thinking, but it's a thought. Because remember, his show ain't do so hot, so they might have to do it like that just to bring him along a little bit more. What's your take on it?
On Tommy,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, I'm always for Tommy popping back up. So if it happened, I'm here for it. I always been a Tommy fan, so I'm here for it. He always bringing drama wherever he go, and I just love a good drama. So if you can bring more drama into it, bring it on.
I also feel like with this situation with these two, she's gonna figure out who it was, and I think she was talking to Whitman, and I believe that Whitman is gonna find out what happened to her husband, and that's how that situation is gonna go down. Her sons is gonna take care of. It's gonna be a husband for a husband.
You think that's who gonna be at the shootout?
I it between I I'm gonna say it's between her boys, and it's between if things go sideways at that job, because you don't know where that personal trainer dude came from. Who's his higher up? And it's for some reason I feel like it's the uncle. I feel like the uncle does his stuff a little neater, and I think he know. You don't know. We don't know what type of people he's dealing with.
Yeah.
What's your take on it, Tamika? You been quiet, boo.
Yeah, I definitely don't think Evelyn just popped up just because and she wanted to be, give a helping hand and give her money back and all that. And just throwing out there like, oh, this officer came by to see me. That's all gonna come, full circle. I definitely feel like her sons is about to do something. Um, I think that you're right as far as that guy they took out. They didn't think about that part. Who was he connected to? Who was he getting the stuff from? So I think that's going to come back around. Are they even going to see Drew on tape that he, because I'm sure they got cameras, but I don't know. Sometimes the cameras don't be working or they may be able to get rid of it. But it's like, are they going to see him some kind of way that he pushed him out on the street? We don't know, but it could be them coming with this funeral scene, or it could be somebody from that guy, whoever he was connected to, because they really think they just could get rid of him and take over this whole situation there at the office, and it's not gonna be no type of comeback from it. They didn't even do no research on the guy to see who he was connected to. So although they did make some smart moves, I think they kind of messed up when they didn't look into who's he working with. Who's
Right,
he getting
right.
his stuff from?
Okay, so
Exactly.
I'm
Right.
gonna let me go to the chat and see what. Okay, Drew's storylines annoys me, but there are some moments in this series where Drew does something ghost, like when he put the hoodie on and pushed the. Yes, he did
Mm-hmm.
remind me of Ghost with that. But
Yeah.
everybody's sleeping on. Let me say something. Everybody's sleeping on Drew, and I had made a video before saying Drew had his Michael Corleone moments when he
No,
told
I
Everett.
actually think that Drew is about it when he needs to be about it. But when he get
Mhm.
caught up with Everett, that's to me what his downfall becomes. We get
Exactly.
rid of him and put him out of the picture, and if he pay attention to what he's supposed to be doing, I think he can actually do a lot. But that whole Everett situation, Everett should have been gone. There was no reason for him to still be around. So I'm glad he gone, and he lucky that he's still alive.
Do you think he's going, or do you think he gonna come back?
I hope not. He's supposed to be going, but we'll see. If he come back, then like you said, water bill been past due. They might as well just go ahead and collect because he better
Okay.
off staying at
Exactly.
OKC.
So I wait, hold on. Let me see what else. Oh, Blanca was on the crew. Has it today? She talked about the crossover with Tommy. Okay, cool. I didn't see it. Certain people I don't watch, so I don't get my judgment cloudy. I'll watch them after I do my stuff. I'll go back and watch stuff. I don't watch stuff, so I don't want to sound like nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to refrain from watching other people's things because I want to come up with my stuff. But thank you very much. That was a good insight. Um, Drew is undercover. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, wait. Evelyn would have Lorenzo blank. They showed us and gave Monet. Yes, that was the
Mm-hmm.
same. Yes, I agree. That's what I think it was. Drew couldn't wait to get the trainer. Word up.
Drew was hot. It's 67 people in the chat, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure
Yes.
y'all subscribe to Machilla's channel.
Thank you. Hit the like. Put me up in that algorithm, y'all. So my next thing is this. Why would he talk about this thing soon as he walk off? He ain't even in the bathroom. Good. He's still an earshot away where he could kind of like hear this. And she like, what are you doing? I think we should tell. He's got this. If he finds out this came from him, I think this is gonna be really bad. I I want to know how he finds out. And do y'all think Lauren's gonna contact Tariq?
Yep.
Yep.
All
I
right.
feel like she
I
is.
feel like she is too, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the iPad there on the desk? I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying. I'll go back to picture one so y'all can. I don't even think I got it. I don't. I don't because I. Everybody said I be going crazy with the screenshots. I'm trying to like be easy on them now.
Girl, do you. Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, let me see. I'm looking. Hey, imagine Drew pushed Everett into the street instead of the train.
That would have been great because I can't stand
Y'all,
Everett.
everybody would have been surprised with that one.
Mm-hmm.
So we look family meeting.
Right. He was tight.
Yeah, how you want to bring this kid up in here and he done made a dragged out. He's the cause of our name being dragged through the mud. But keep in mind, the uncle is like, no, this is your son admitted to this, and now you're doing this, and that's racist. I like the way this was. I feel like I just want Trace to go. I want him to go. I want him to be on the kill list too. What are your thoughts, Tamika?
Yeah, I don't like Trace. Ugh, he's the loser. Gosh. Yeah, but his father had me laughing, but I mean they made valid points and it was like, well, you just finished saying that you want diversity and you're not gonna have tolerance for certain things. So how you gonna turn around and say that and then want to get rid of him? It's me that did everything. So why should you make him suffer for what I did? I like how Braden, stood up for him and then his uncle basically had his back and obviously, daddy can't just flat out make whatever decisions he want to make because he kind of went off pouting like a kid. And then Trace was like, oh, well, do we have to celebrate Juneteenth too? I'm like, if you don't get your behind up out of here. But I like that part. And it was like, okay, well, then Tariq is in. That's it.
He had,
And
Braden played his hand good.
I
exactly. He did good.
He played it good from all angles. Yo, we got 70 people in the building. Hit that like button. If you are on Facebook or Twitter, we can't see your comments. So y'all need to come over to YouTube and click on it so we can see what y'all thoughts are. Cause I want to know what y'all thinking. Holla at your girl. Anywho.
Mhm.
I,
A
I
little
love that part when the uncle says, he says, we can't blame. I can't remember exactly how he said it, but he said something about he basically, we can't blame Tyreek for your drug dealing son. I was
Mhm.
like, tell him, uncle, tell him. I like this uncle,
Mhm.
y'all. I ain't even gonna lie.
I
This
like him
uncle, I feel
too.
like he gonna be a major key, and for some reason, I just like his calmness. It's
And you know what, too? I think he's gonna know that Braden set all of this up if they if they find out that they doing that at the job.
Right.
yeah.
If they handing out the protein powder at the job.
Now, when Braden set up this stock thing, that's when he gonna figure it out. Is when I think it's really gonna come to light, and I think his uncle gonna respect it. Is what I really think. I think his uncle
Mhm.
gonna be down with it.
What stock thing? Let me see it. Let me hear what you gonna say now. Uh,
The In one of the trailers, you can see where Braden is gonna come up with another scheme, like you know how he came up with the course correct. Only this
mm-hmm.
time it's gonna be like a stock, and so my assumption is that he's gonna use the stock as a way to sell drugs. Like people, when people buy the stock, they're actually buying drugs.
Whoa. And then they got control of all of those buildings on Wall Street, the other
Facts.
stocks too. If he does that, he's a genius.
Mhm.
Mm,
His uncle's gonna look at him as a genius. Good find, EJ. I like that. If he does that, he is going to be looked at as a genius. And I think his uncle's gonna make him suffer a bit, but he is gonna give him a pat on the back. He's gonna make it where it's foolproof, where they're gonna be able to be undetected with this for a while.
Mhm.
Oh, hold on, let me see. Add mood chiller plot twist. Tariq actually overheard Burden and FB talking about blanking Lauren, and he's acting like he doesn't know to play them until he gets the information he needs. That's why I said he was an earshot away. I
Right.
was hinting to that. I didn't want to like. I wasn't sure of it, so I was kind of holding it close to my chest support gaming. Okay. All right. So we gonna let me see where we at next. This part made me mad because this ain't. First of all, who labels this? It was just so much wrong with this to me that you could I don't know. I didn't like this part because she seemed like she's setting herself up to get caught out there because she really I guess you know how when people need money sometimes they mess up
Yep.
and she
yeah.
already trying to hide this thing from Tariq with Lauren. She
Yeah,
feels
she
like
doing too much. I agree with Brillo when it comes to this part because at the end of the day, we got 30 days to get rid of weight. We supposed to be going to whatever designated places each one of us is supposed to be in charge of
mm-hmm.
distributing it. And then you over here trying to do side things, cutting it, putting the names on it. I just feel like she gonna get caught up some kind of freaking way. You doing a
I
lot of
think so
extra
too.
stuff.
I totally agree with you. I think this is gonna be the downfall with this writing, right? All this writing. I
Mm-hmm.
think this is gonna mess her up.
Yeah.
Let me know what y'all thoughts is in the chat. Let me know what you think, EJ, about this scene.
Oh yeah, for sure. When we talked about this on my channel the other day, Brillo made the comment about them supposed to be selling this at wholesale, you know, and she's basically cutting it up. You know, she put the inositol in it, and so she's breaking it up, which to me made it seem like she was trying to sell something on the side. That's the only thing I could come up with is that she breaking it so that she can sell it on the side. But that defeats the purpose. If we have to get rid of all this product and we got to have $1 million to these people who we know are killers, why are you putting everybody at risk? And this is where me and Effie, this is where I like draw the line with her. Like, yeah, I ride for her and she cool or whatever at one point, but right here is when she started getting real shaky for me, and I don't like it. I thought it was messed up. Not to mention Tyreek just went through a trial 3 months ago, and you gonna try to sell at Stansfield and you his girl. Like, we already talked about her saying she didn't want to
Yeah,
be known as Tyreek's girl, but they know who she is. Come on now. That's
and
just messed
she's
up.
skimming off the top. She's
Absolutely.
skimming off the top because she's doubling her money.
Yeah, she breaking it. She cut it, so she definitely skimming off the top. She ain't listen. Don't nothing costs that much to where you need to put everybody's life in danger. Plus, Tariq tells her, "I got you." Once we get all this money on Wall Street, I got you. But she said, like, I got it. Like she don't want his help. Girl, I'm just over. Effie was making me mad, y'all. When I got to this part, I was like, Effie, you doing too much.
So let me ask y'all this: do y'all think they're gonna be doing this, selling at the strip club too?
Shit, I think they need to sell everywhere at this point.
Yeah, at this point, they gotta go wherever they could go. Listen, if it's not at the strip club, then we gonna be at the strip club. They gotta get this work out here, in 30 days, honey.
So okay, I'm gonna go to the chat one more time, and if you have not scrolled up to the top, please scroll up to the top and cast your vote. We will be ending the poll, closing the poll soon. I want to know what y'all thoughts is. Will Tariq find out how Braden finessed him with Tate's help? Cast your vote so we can close it out, and then we know what we think. Holla at your girl. So this is the next. Well, we already talked about. I think they're gonna do this. I feel like they need to do this. Y'all are right. What's up with this, y'all? You
Ugh.
see how he
You
broke
know
her
what's
mirror,
crazy? Because
yo?
I can't stand this man either. I always call him, Detective Whitman, aka Detective Stalker. But he
Mm-hmm.
on point. He on point. He know that Monet has done some things, even if he don't know the full, picture and everything. And he was stopping to let her know, I'm on to you, girl. Okay, I'm watching you. Every move you make, every breath you take, I'm on your butt.
How about I'm on to you thanks to your son?
Exactly, because she didn't even know that Z-Cat came to see him, and that's what really set it in motion. Because before that, he pretty much had wrote it off, even though he was feeling guilty. But then for Zeke to come to him, and then Zeke to turn around and end up dead, and he's trying to even put that on her when we really know that that didn't have nothing to do with her. But hey, at this point, he on it. He
I
the
agree.
only cop that's actually doing their job at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It,
putting the pieces together. Now, in what's his name, Zeke. I can't think of his name. I'm sorry, y'all. In Zeke's defense, he did try to give Monet an alibi after he
Mm-hmm.
snitched her out low key. I'm like, dude, Zeke was just not all together, y'all. I'm sorry. He just wasn't smart. He just didn't pick up on things quick enough for me. But yeah, Detective Whitman is eventually gonna be the person who puts all of this stuff together. He gonna be like how Greg was. Greg put everything
Mm-hmm.
together, but then Greg died. I
so
Yep.
you
mean,
think his
and
water bill is due?
not yet, but I think we need to get rid of Sax first. If I'm just being honest, like I feel like Sax, he just done came too far. I mean, honestly, I feel like we done brought him over from Power, and
Mm-hmm.
he done got away with too much. And if we're gonna start killing off main people, let's just let Sax be the first one to go, in my opinion. But I honestly think that Whitman is gonna stick around for a little while.
I agree.
Yeah.
So moving on, I'm gonna look at the chat. Whitman showed his hand too soon. DOA soon.
I
I
do feel
agree.
like he
I
showed it
feel
a
He
like
did
little
that
show
too
his
too.
soon,
hand.
and he
Yeah,
going extra, extra hard.
yeah.
No, Elvin.
But I think he gonna be around for a while. I think it may be Jenny or Sax, because Child Sax done lived more lives than a cat.
Okay,
Yes.
Sax got all the lies.
I feel like it's gonna be Sax. I said that
Mm-hmm.
last season. Remember, I interviewed him. So and he was saying that, and now we got somebody to take Sax's place, and it's
Mm-hmm.
Whitman. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sax has to go ASAP. At Muchilla, is Whitman the new Greg Knox, or is Greg Knox the original Whitman? You know what? You be coming up with all the little slogans. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he also told Monette that he has her on. Yes, yes.
Because
Mm-hmm.
he
They got
does.
her. They got her at a traffic light. I don't
Right.
know if she ran the light. Usually, when you run the light, that's the only way they get in pictures. or she might have been in a corner where it's a high crime area
Right.
where they picked it up. Because that's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the
and
first
that's
thing they
when
do now when a crime happens, y'all,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, and
is go
that's
to the
when Zeke.
cameras.
Yep, and that's when Zeke comes back and says she was there to pick me up. Like he alibis her, but we know that Whitman
Right.
is going to leave that out because Zeke is not here to, nobody
Exactly.
else knows that conversation.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tasha Holiday T says, what if Effie is related to Redman's character and she's trying to help save him and keep him alive, which means she could be related to Davis McLean? He's the uncle. Oh my God. We
I
don't know,
don't
but that
know.
sounds like a good theory, though. We got 73 people in the building. Hit that like button, hit the share, put me up in that algorithm, y'all. If you're on Facebook, come over here. Come over here to YouTube so we can see what you think in the chat. You
Right at Noel, he is going hard because he feels guilty because of that
Yeah, he
incident.
does. Uh-huh.
So let me go to okay. Detective Whiteman. Wait, we go to Monique. Oh, her comment's not showing up for some. Oh, there we go. Detective Whiteman gets on my nerves a little bit. He's guilty of lock and key death too. He
Mm-hmm.
is. He is.
Yeah, that's why he going so hard because he feels guilty, and he even told Jenny that she should be feeling guilty.
Hmm.
Okay. Whitman, hold up. Whitman is coming with that LDE. Y'all know what that is? Little energy. Okay. He's
Hmm.
getting on my nerves, acting like a knockoff of Greg Knox. Damn.
We see what happened to Greg though.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he did that, it was wrong. It made him when he broke the that she should put in the complaint because he broke her mirror. You know how much the Mercedes Benz mirrors cost?
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, um, okay. Silence Jackson said, and when Tariq finds out, he punches Braden. And who does Braden fight? Who will drop? Who will drop man on the ground? You think so? Janella. Hold on. I'm live. I'm live. Call you back. That was my sister. Sorry. Anywho, I would have got thrown off.
You good?
Okay, Boy Gaming says, I don't think Effie dying this season. If she does, Tariq gonna be the one that does it. Wow.
Mm.
But we saw a moment where it looked like that might happen. I'm
Right.
just saying.
I think it would be way too soon for them to kill Effie. I
I
think,
think so too.
but
Yeah, I
if
don't
it
see that
happens, I just
happening
think it's
right
too
now.
soon.
I think it's gonna be a close call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like she gonna get ready to take. They gonna when she show him that gun, his phone gonna ring. It's gonna be Lauren. Look, I'm just saying, it's gonna be something like that where it's like by the skin of her teeth, she gets saved. Braden's sister is going to be the one that overhears Effie talking to Braden about Lauren, and she will tell Tariq. You think
That's
so?
interesting.
Wow, that's
That
a
would be
good one.
interesting.
So iconic. Effie and Braden has secrets. Monet has Kane, has Drew, Sachs, Davis, and Tariq doesn't have secrets. Not much, but who gonna pull out and pull the trigger? I agree. I totally agree. Okay, Monica, she is acting like she needs all this money for her student loans right now. Her student loans are deferred till she graduates. She don't care because Noma didn't say she would kill her, just them. You
Yeah,
right. She
yeah,
is. So you think she's just being selfish and she's just trying to uh basically do that. We don't, and another thing, we don't know her backstory. We don't know who her parents
Right.
are. And now y'all got me thinking this. Whoever said that comment about her being Redman's daughter, if we see her go up to that jail, oh Lord, I'm gonna look. I gotta pin that comment. I don't even remember where it was, yo. Okay, Effie's not following the assignment. She's doing her own thing. It'll backfire and she'll get kicked out of school. The course perfect is so bait, it will be found out. That's what I'm saying. If you're a robotics student, Why didn't you do some kind of club or something? I just I don't I think this was a bad idea because it's too close to the original idea.
That was dumb. That was dumb on Effie's part.
I
Way
think
too
the
close.
I think the labeling was just a way for them to explain to the audience that she is the first of diversifying her customer base.
Yeah.
You sound like she's such an entrepreneur. She's such a businesswoman at Little Rock. I like that comment. So meanwhile, look, we go on to the next comment. The next thing, look, sex. I like the way he yelled at him to come in this room, yo.
Yeah, I
Look,
like that part too.
why is he taking so long to get to this case?
Cause he
And you
trying to
know that
find out
Because
more
he
stuff.
busy running behind Jenny.
trying to get some booty.
Hmm.
Look,
Yeah, I was like, there's no other woman out there, like none. You just that hard up for daggone Jenny, child. I
And she
guess.
playing him. That's what's
Right.
so crazy about it.
yo, if y'all in the car listening on your way home, hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If you cooking your dinner, you got me on the TV. You know you can scroll over and hit the like button on the TV too. So holler at your girl. Okay, Moochie theory. Maybe Effie actually is ghost. Wait, hold up. I gotta go back and read this because I gotta take a deep breath for it. Maybe Effie is actually a ghost. She actually died many years ago since the 90s. You know what? I'm not playing with you right now with this nonsense
Ah,
the
I
boy
can't.
gaming. You need to give a super chat for this thing.
Oh man.
All right. Look. What y'all thought about the beatdown?
I thought it was jacked up.
That
I
was so horrible, yo.
so messed up on so many ways. The way Lorenzo did his son, like I thought that was crazy.
But
Yeah.
why are y'all surprised? He's desperate
Yeah.
now.
This
Look at
seemed
what he
mad
did to
random. When
King
it
when he
was
was locked
happening, I
up.
was like, what? And then, Monet over here, trying to doctor him up, and they talking about something. Oh, well, how you know it was them and whatever questioning. And I forgot what Kay said, but she was like, shut the hell up. She telling him to go lay down. But I was like, why is Guap coming back up, and how would this person know? So that part just wasn't making
Mhm.
sense to me, of course, until we got the rest of the picture later. And then it was like, that's even more horrible. Like, seriously, you set your son up? Like, nah,
You
just
know
to
what?
cover yourself. Mm-mm.
You know what part got me? Drew, go in your room and lay on your stomach, and I'ma bring you some ice. I'ma so you can soothe yourself. Why you gonna tell him to lay on his stomach? I
Yeah,
don't.
I don't know.
I didn't. Look, I love Mary. I love you,
She
Mary.
just could have said lay down.
Why you glad to say lay on your stomach?
Girl, when your stomach be hurting, if you lay on your stomach, it's supposed to make your stomach feel better. But I don't know what you're supposed to do if your head hurt.
Look, all I thought was face down, up. That's what I thought about. I'm just
Oh
saying.
my god, I can't.
Look, Lorenzo is a clown.
He is. I'm
All day, every day.
sorry.
All day, every day. Lorenzo is a clown, Demarcus.
So, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, blazing saddles. I'll take that because that's a good
Wait,
explanation. You
who
see,
said Blazing Saddles? Wait, that's their name? I like the
yeah.
Wonder Woman character. Monet is gonna
Okay.
get something for the paint on his back. Oh, okay. That's how she told him to lay on
Okay.
lay on your look. When she said that, I was thrown off with it because
My bad. I'm sitting up here reading the chat, so
uh-uh. Well, what up, Brillo?
What up, Brillo?
He said,
Yes, I will be watching. I'm Team Brillo.
we there. We
Brillo,
already know.
all
Team
you gotta
Brillo in
do
the
is
house.
send me the link. I'll come on. Anywho,
Yeah,
and, wait,
They
this
having a debate tonight, Moochie. You gotta
no,
because the Detroit Kings got mad at me that I was saying Lorenzo wasn't ish. Okay, and
no.
him and
I was out of commission yesterday, y'all. I was messed
yeah,
up. So look, we gonna go to
they about to debate it up.
I look. I want to be with the debate. So look, we
okay.
gonna go to the next word scram, y'all.
Let me see if I get this one this time. Mm-mm.
Come Come on now. I ain't even get to it. Y'all should know it though. Lorenz Tate be bugging me out with the faces he makes.
Okay.
Yo, okay.
And why he still look the same from when we was looking at Brewster Place? Why he still look the same
When he
today?
was sitting on the couch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold up. Who got it first?
Look like
Philly
Philly
girl.
girl.
Ew. Campaign contributions. Yes, it is. That is the word, y'all. Ew. All right, what? It's 55. I'm gonna close the poll out, y'all. So Tamika, let me know what's going on in the chat because I'm about to close it out.
Silence. Jackson said the theory with Method Man is interesting. Lorenzo went from King. Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. These comments is moving. I seen something about Lorenzo went from King of prison to second command in his own home. That
Yo,
reminds.
but it's right though. He was making
It's
better
true.
moves when he was locked up.
It's true.
But it's his mo now. That's the second time he got one of his kids beat up,
Lorenzo's
yo.
aging backwards. Absolutely. I mean, not Lorenz Tate, not Lorenzo. It's
I mean,
aging backwards.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
he is. He look good, good and young.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Anywho, look, I'm gonna go to the next scene that I got, and then we gonna next clip, and then we gonna talk about it.
Thank you for meeting me here.
Oh, thank you for this very generous contribution to my campaign. I think Rashandra's gonna work out just fine.
I told you, she's money. But listen, you can never tell Tariq about this.
In exchange for the Western name to my list of donors, no need to worry. I'll take it to the grave.
So, do y'all think this secret is going to be exposed, y'all?
It
Oh
may
yeah.
eventually, but compared to the other secrets they have, I don't think this one is bigger. I mean, Tate said he gonna take it with him to his grave. I was kind of surprised, like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. We're coming on together. Like Braden really was being strategic. He had this whole thing down packed because he wanted Tariq to be able to come there to the job and see, of course, what was going down and why he kept saying that they could have a play there. So that was
Yeah.
smart on Braden part, but it may come back.
Yeah. But like you
Okay.
said, I don't think it's important enough
You don't
right
think it's
now
you
to
think it's
come
gonna
out.
come up later?
It's important, but not right now. I think it's one of them later things that just
Mm-hmm.
pop up randomly, and it's gonna have something to do with Tate. Tate gonna want something, need something. You know how Tate
Right.
is, and I think that's
I
how it's
just
gonna come.
like what he did to Davis McClain. You right.
Right.
I feel like he is going to have. I hope Tariq gets this and he is able to hold this over his head because he's been so far ahead of the game where he's been getting so much from Tariq
Mm-hmm.
where he's gonna have to give back to Tariq. I want him to find out about this and I want him to be able to hold this over Tate's head.
Exactly.
So that's how I feel about that. Okay, hold on. How do you feel about the African dude? I think he be doing too much. Like why? Well, we ain't get there. Look, I saw the trailer, but why? Because that's Kane's sister. Now the
Hmm.
question is, did the Jamaica boys do something to get him mad? Because I don't trust these guys. Look, I'm from Queens, and when he said Jamaica boys, I don't know why I thought about Parsons and Archer, but that's what I thought about. But it's just me. That's just me. Anyway, if y'all from Queens, y'all know what I'm talking about. The dudes that be by the subway and, and they be selling their stuff. Yo, I got that, I got that purple, I got that loud. Anywho, so y'all don't know about it. If you from Queens, then you know.
Yeah, I'm from Texas.
Look, we got Texas in the building, and we got the BX in the building. So Bronx knows what's up. um Shoot, we got to get a show based out of Texas so EJ could be putting us up on stuff. So iconic says Tariq already has one up on tape because Bushandria is in the campaign office. Bushandria has a somewhat of a friendship with him, and her loyalty gonna be with Tariq. I agree with you. Do you think she's gonna be that intern that come on to him? Because remember, Steve and I said, don't mess with the interns. That came up for a reason. It's going to come back and bite him in the butt. He's messed with an intern before, and I think he ain't gonna be able to control himself when he watched that booty sway back from handing him some files and going back to her desk. Where he gonna try to holler at her, and everybody want to see a scene with her. Everybody want to see that booty. Don't lie. Put a one up in the chat if the dudes. I know the dudes want to see the booty because they've been talking about it on Instagram.
Yeah, I could see that too, support gaming. I mean, I feel like that's gonna happen regardless. I don't know if it's gonna come from Kane, it's gonna come from Monet, it's gonna come from Tariq, but I definitely some way, somehow see him taking the fall for that.
What if Kane takes the fall for Macca's death and Noma kills him? I already told you I think Kane is gonna go to jail. He might take it for his mama. I feel like he's gonna be a menace to Tariq, just how Kanan was when he was locked up.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I see. I see it coming that way around. I see him getting locked up and being able to torment Tariq, being able to basically throw a monkey wrench in Tariq's game sometimes. It's not gonna be all the time, but it's gonna be just how Kanan was messing with Ghost.
So you
Until
think
he gets
Tariq
out.
gonna pull the same move like Ghost pulled on Kanan with
and lock him
Kane?
up? Nah,
Yeah,
I think his mom is gonna get him locked up. I think
it's
he
gonna be his
gonna
mom though.
yeah. I think his mother gonna find out. This is what I think. I think his mother's gonna find out that Kane covered up what Lorenzo did, and
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna be furious about it.
Okay.
And she's gonna make him he gonna end up getting locked up behind it. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I see it happening. That's my opinion. I mean, if y'all think it sound far fetched, let me know. If y'all think I might be right on point, let me know. That's my thoughts on it. Do you think she gonna be selling dope out the school? And do you think Effie
Yeah,
gonna put her up to
I
it?
could even see Effie giving her some product to
I was
sell.
just That's why I said, do you think Effie gonna put her up to it?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she handed her these little tips here and there.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
exactly how it's gonna work out.
yeah, I don't think she was hiding from them because she likes Tariq. I think she don't want them to know that she has to work at that store.
That's what I said. When I first watched it, I felt like she was just embarrassed that, or don't want them to know that she's going to be working there. And just because Dirty Diana has that nosy nature, she was just peeking out, seeing what they had going on as well. But I think it was more about her not wanting them to see her. I didn't take it as her being jealous.
Yeah.
But I
For
know some
me,
people were saying it was jealousy. Then I was like, maybe it could have been a mixture. But I
yeah.
think that was just her first instincts, like, oh shoot, wait a minute. I don't want them seeing me here.
Yeah, for me, it was a mixture because when I first saw the scene, the first time I looked at it, I said, "Oh, she just don't want them to know she working there." But then when I went back and looked at it again, when they first opened up the show, they show the Diana and Tariq when they had their little thing and how Effie tells Diana, not to mess with Tariq or whatever when she warns her. And so I said, "Oh, so was that like which one was it?" So that kind of threw me off, but I was like, maybe it's a mixture of both, but who knows? I don't right now it don't seem important, but I really feel like Diana and Effie about to get closer and that Effie is about to put her on to help her with these books though.
Well, she already helped her with the books. The question is she going? Are they going to be putting out work in that candy store? And I think they are. I think they are, and I think Effie gonna be that stupid to use them lockers upstairs, or she gonna send Diana's gonna send her to do it, and that's how they gonna get exposed. That's how she gonna get jammed up. They gonna follow her on one of her runs. Now I did close out the poll. I did close out the poll. Come on, stop playing around. And this is the results of the poll. Look, everybody basically feel like Look, it's like a landslide, y'all. 93%, 66 people voted, and he will find out how Braden finessed him. I agree. I feel like this is gonna be one of the reasons that the fight happens. But it's gonna be a combination of stuff. Okay. 6 years in Georgetown, Rockland, Texas area. All right. Um, that's what's up. Davis will expose Whitman by the sexually relationship Whitman had with Kerry Milgram to back off Monet. Yeah, he is. I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. Effie will have her own little crew pushing weight on Stansfield, Effie, Diana, and Becca. Word? So you think it's gonna go like that and Becca gonna take the fall for them? Like what Braden did? I don't think so.
Becca, I don't know
I can't see her
but
being like that. She want to be down, but is she gonna be down? She gonna fold. Okay, support gamer said if Tariq was smart, he would kill Kane instead of setting him up, cause that's gonna backfire for him like his pops. I think he's gonna fall on his sword for his mother. Remember, he's her. She always says that that's her soldier. She might convince him to do that. Or we might see her go to jail. I've been saying it since last season. We might see her go to jail.
Yeah, I definitely could see her go to jail. Don't see her dying, but I could see her going to jail.
Ooh,
Dad,
y'all
two of my
dark. I
pictures
like it,
didn't show
Tina.
up.
You see Tina Jones? I like that one.
Wait, let me go ahead. Becca going overdose and Diana might get blamed. Oh my God. No.
that would be good.
Mm,
That
That's
would
a
be
good
so,
one.
that would be
that
a
is
good
a good
twist.
one.
That's a good one. Hold on. Some of my stuff ain't coming up and I'm getting pissed off.
You know how
I had the
streaming works.
crime boy up. Look, the crime boy was up and I don't see it. But I feel like Detective Whitman played his hands too soon.
Yeah. I
We all
mean,
talked
at
about
this
it.
point, of course, she had put in the complaint about him, and Sachs called up Jenny. So Jenny's calling herself checking him, which I thought was hilarious when she don't know her head from her damn hand at this point. And of course, Blanca was saying they had nothing to go on. And so this kind of saves him to a certain degree where she's like, well, you want me to call it your boss and let them know what you're doing? You already supposed to be on desk duty. You about to be like out the daggone door in a minute. So that just kind of saved him by him being able to be like, well, do y'all even know what's going on? Like, this is what you think is happening? No, girl. And giving them the correct breakdown, or at least being able to add some more pieces. He knew more than both of them. And he like, you think Tariq the one in charge? He ain't in charge. So she felt stupid with that. Because she literally been saying this whole time, like, oh, Tariq is the one that's running everything. Then gonna talk about, oh, that's how he was brought up. Look who his parents was. When in all actuality, Ghost was fighting for him not to be that way. And even
Exactly.
Zach told her she
Exactly.
racist.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad he called her. I'm
Yes.
glad he called him and said that was racist.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was like, well, look how LeBron can dribble.
Right.
Son. I was like, this broad right here.
Exactly. She had
Exactly.
egg on her face.
Yes. Egg and probably, what his his juice.
She holding out
His
on that.
love juice is on her face. From him busting off.
She holding out on that, but Zach's so thirsty. It's so crazy how
Yes.
Yeah,
thirsty he is
he
right now.
is. She is holding it, keeping it tight.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think Monet will go to jail. Diane will boss up a little bit after Lorenzo dies. She gonna go to a dark place, watch and see if she gets into trouble with Braden's
Mm-hmm.
sister. Let's talk about the scenario if that happens. I see Drew stepping up too, though, yo. I'm sorry, I see Drew stepping up, but they gonna throw a man in the mix, and then he gonna be messed up in the head. What's your take on it, Tamika?
Yeah, I don't know. I could see it. I mean, we all know Kane is the one that wants to be in charge, but I really don't think he should be in charge of anything, to be quite honest. Like I said, he have his times where certain things he do good, or in this particular situation, it worked out for him. He was able to put the pieces together, but um we know that Drew don't want it. It's Drew is one of those situations where he really don't want to do it, but I feel like if he have to do it, then he would step up and do it, but he don't really want to be bothered. And so it could be a situation where Diana is the one that's in charge, but Diana just be into too many people damn business. I don't know. So we would have to see how that whole thing plays out, like what her role would be in it.
Do y'all think he's a cop? The guy at the store?
I do. I think
I
it's
think
something definitely up
it's
with him.
something wrong with him. Remember,
Yeah,
I
something.
this the teacher is from Tate's past.
Monique
I
69 Way said, Drew stepping up if ever take a dirt nap. Right.
All right, so I'm a piggyback off of that because somebody else left a good comment for Tasha Lady T said Drew is gonna step up out of anger from losing Everett. I could see that happening. Look how he acted that night where he was like, "Get away from me! Don't touch me!" He wanted
Yeah.
to hug him, and be like, "No, baby, don't leave." You know how look. You know how you be begging your man not to leave. No, man. Let me
Mm-hmm.
explain. He couldn't even plead his case to Everett. Everett was like,
Yeah.
"Get out of here."
Everett
Mm-hmm.
was cold for that. You saw his face. I'm like, bro, you're not even gonna say nothing about his face. You're not even gonna ask him if he okay.
Right. He
Like,
didn't care at all.
yeah, even if you beefing with your significant other, like when you see them hurt, you gonna be mad, but yet you gonna be
Like,
concerned.
oh, what happened?
Exactly. And then
Mm.
you go back to being mad, or I bust you in your other eye, some other stuff, whatever the case is, but he didn't have like no empathy, no
Mm-hmm.
sympathy, none of that for him. And that just told me that Everett is out for himself with his closet
Mm-hmm.
self. I just need him to come out the closet, bro, because it feels like he might be a better person if he just would come out the closet, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I totally agree with that one.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree with that one. Now my look, I'm gonna discuss. I'm gonna show the clip because I don't have the screenshots, and then we gonna talk about it.
I was out of the country for that Z shit when it went down, and I was hired to jump Drew.
Hired by who?
Don't believe a word this motherfucker says. Of course he's gonna lie to try to save his fucking ass.
Yo, Kane, is this really the motherfucker that did it?
Wait. No, had nothing to do with it.
All right, I'm gonna let you take it. I'm gonna let you take it, Tamika.
That is hilarious because he like, I was hired and he's telling the truth. He really, and then here come Lorenzo because he don't want him to tell us his behind. Don't believe a word he say. Oh man. And of course, Monet, I'm just like, girl, she's so out of it. She don't care. She just say, yo, is this really the one that did it? Pop, 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 pop. I'm like, all right, sis.
That's the thing. Look. Monet is not on her A game right now, y'all, because she's
Mm-hmm.
more her son. So she's letting stuff fly, go right over. It's right underneath her nose, and she don't.
Exactly.
It's right underneath her nose, and she don't see it. And I want to know who's gonna bring her the news. I think it's gonna be Tariq that's gonna bring her the
Mm-hmm.
original. I think she's gonna. Tariq
I
is gonna
agree.
let her know that it's gonna be Lorenzo. That's my opinion.
I
What's your
agree.
thoughts, EJ? Because you're not saying nothing. What's your thoughts?
Nah, I honestly, I just that whole scene with Lorenzo, he tipped his hand right then.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, you tipped your hand. You're not good at this whole stone face. You're not good at this whole situation. What you're trying to do, you're trying to cover up something. You thought your son was so dumb that he was just gonna follow these breadcrumbs blindly and just say what you wanted him to say. Now, what I will give Kane is that Kane did his job. Is exactly what he said. I did my job.
Mm-hmm.
I did what you asked me to do. But Kane also found out the real info. So I don't know. I just feel like Lorenzo, he was just doing too much. I understand that he was under some pressure trying to cover up his tracks, but like I always said from the very beginning, everything to me always went back to Diana. And even though we know she's not playing like some huge role, indirectly, everything started with her. And it just, as far as the Zeke thing, and then how Lorenzo ends up killing Mecca, all of it just comes back to her. But for whatever reason, I'm feeling like Diana is going to take this real personally when whatever happens to Lorenzo happens, and something is going to make her snap and go to this dark place. And I think it's going to have something to do with that, because she's such a daddy's girl, and the fact that Monet is going to find out Lorenzo gonna die. But I think what we're going to see is Diana take this real turn, and that's when we're going to see more from her character, and that's what's going to be interesting to me.
Yeah, because I'm watching the comments and people's talking crazy about her, but I want to see her change. Where we see where she be like, where y'all be like, oh man, like where it's gonna be something where you're not gonna believe she did it, but she did it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the super chat. Hey y'all. Dirty Diana won't know what she hopped on. Undercover cop used people. He may like her, but it will be just business unless he tries to save her from herself later on. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But if you throw in, I'm Tasha, if you throw in what EJ just said, this, you don't, if you throw in what EJ just said, and she goes to that dark place, that cop might help her out unbeknownst to him.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
Okay, every new character introduced into Power is a cop or informant to fans until fans know who they actually are, except for Mecca. But Mecca character was done dirty. I feel like his character could have been used a little bit longer too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always
I
felt
agree.
that way.
Okay, Diana is going to figure out that Kane has dirt on Lorenzo. She will figure out Lorenzo has Zeke off. She will bring it to Monet and get back in her good graces. Then that's why I think Monet is gonna make Kane fall on his sword and take the charge. He's gonna go to jail for his mother. If not, it could be a possibility. I could be wrong, but I could be right. Now we're gonna talk about the last scene where I'm gonna give you the last word scram, and then we're gonna discuss that, which I think it was the dumbest thing ever. I think this is so stupid. Here's the last thing. It's real easy, y'all, so y'all can figure it out. This is the last word scram.
Okay, I got it that time.
It's easy. Okay. Anybody?
Oh, I said it backwards. My bad. I
Person
messed
that
that up.
got it. Wait, it's silence. Yes.
Yeah, I messed that up.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Yeah, I know.
AG
when I
got
looked
it.
at it. Yeah.
AG got it. All right, we're going to talk about that in the last clip. This is the poll. 93% said that Tariq will find out that Brayden finessed him with Tate's help. And this is the last clip we're going to discuss. And then we pretty much out of here, y'all. We've been here for an hour and 18 minutes. We got 75 people in the building. It was 80 minutes ago. But if you are here, please hit that like button, y'all. And here's the last clip.
That's even more stupid and pathetic than I thought.
Get the fuck off me, man.
All this time you thinking I'm not ready for the fucking throne? But you weren't ready for me. And now that I know the truth, I fucking own you.
Y'all, do you think he's gonna just dangle this constantly over Lorenzo's head?
Come on, we know Kane.
Okay.
We know Kane. He gonna have every minute. That's probably what's also gonna make him be exposed, because they gonna want to know why the heck, he all of a sudden saying things or doing certain things when it comes to Lorenzo, and Lorenzo ain't coming back at him a certain way. But I
I'm in,
love that part. I was like, yes,
that is a good
everybody's
answer. That is a good answer, Tamika. Because he is gonna feel like she's gonna notice something's wrong, Monet.
ready. Mm-hmm.
And somebody gonna end up snooping, or you, or whoever mentioned
Looking like,
Diana
wait a minute,
is
what's
going to
going
be
on
like
here?
what
And it might even be Diana because you know her nosy behind always paying
yeah.
attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait, hold up. Let me see if this one. Imagine if Kane slits Lorenzo's throat and he hung himself. Or imagine if Monet was there the whole time. Here, Lorenzo admitted that he. You know what? But I can't see her. If she does that, then she would definitely call up this lady
Mm.
and let him do it. She's going, if that happens, she's calling not this one, the one that gave her the dough. She's gonna call her.
Oh, Evelyn.
She's gonna call Evelyn. If
Mm-hmm.
that happens, how you saying support gaming, then she's gonna let Evelyn do it herself.
Mm-hmm.
Kane hugging his dad was payback for Renzo hugging Kane before he was beat up by the guards. Yes! Yes, everything was full circle with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Tariq and Braden was fighting because he found out what he did. This ain't about Lauren yet. Kane will milk this for all he can. Hmm.
Oh yeah, Kane gonna milk the heck out of this.
Oh
Oh
heck
yeah.
yeah. All right, so this is gonna be our show for the night, y'all. This is it. Thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank my two co-hosts, Tamika's Den. If you are not subscribed to her channel, please subscribe to her channel and just call me EJ. Please subscribe to her too. Um, we got 81 people in the building. Hit that like button. Going back. Wait. Can I go back to playing Bobby Brown? Bye. Oh, you talking about? You know what? I can't.
Listen, he killed that role.
He did, yo.
He
He
really
did.
did.
What you got going on your channel, Tamika?
Um, I got my power recap up. I got Godfather Harlem up. Yesterday I did Zatima with Just Call Me EJ. We did a live for that. Did a live for Yellow Jackets. And if y'all missed it, Sunday we did the Woman of Brewster Place. Um I don't even know. Yeah, Thursday is Snowfall. Friday is Love After Lockup. Saturday, I'm going to have a live for Self Care Saturday and what you should be watching, y'all. So come through. Y'all know I'm trying to do more lives.
She doing it. She doing it. What you got going on, EJ?
Yeah, I mean, basically the same. I'm trying to do more lives, y'all. The vid got your girl, got me out here sick. So I'm not gonna be doing much of anything the rest of the week. I'm probably gonna do like just my regular live. Hopefully, I'll feel better by Sunday, and I can do my live on Sunday. But other than that, I'll probably just try to hit up a few videos where I can. But for the most part, your girl is gonna be out here resting, and I'll hop on people's lives, whoever invite me to their live, but I'm probably not gonna be doing like a whole lot. That's why I sound like this. Your girl been out here sick.
Right. Well, feel better. I was feeling kind of under the weather yesterday, so I still have to do Yellow Jackets, y'all, and I'm trying to fit that in. And tomorrow was supposed to be Godfather of Harlem. I was actually supposed to do Yellow Jackets today, but being that I didn't do uh Power yesterday, I had to do it today. So I'm gonna fit that in before the next episode comes, or if not, I might do something before Friday, so that way we could talk about the episode and predictions as well. So keep your notifications on. It might be an upload or it might be a live, and
Mm-hmm.
just keep your notifications on. Don't forget we're doing Snowfall. It is going to be on Tamika's Den. If you haven't checked out our throwback video for the Women of Brewster's Place that was done on Sunday. So please check that out. I did also put up a trailer breakdown of Snowfall. And Snowfall, like I said, is going to be on Tamika's channel, and Love After Lockup will be on my channel on Friday. So please tune in. Thank you, Bria. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. And thanks for coming out, y'all. God bless and have a good night, y'all.
All
Later.
right, y'all.
Peace.